How the Economy Works in 4 Minutes by Ian McLean. You may wonder how it's possible that the stock market has been going up consistently for decades and beyond. To understand this fact, we must first understand what the term stock market means. The stock market is essentially a portfolio of stocks, like the Dow Jones, that is spread across all sectors of the economy. Once we understand that the stock market reflects the economy, we can understand that if the value of the economy rises, the stock market should rise as well. If only we could understand what drives economic growth, we could understand what leads to growth in the stock market. Here is the answer. First, we have population growth. The more the population grows, the more people there are to buy products. Secondly, we have inflation. This increase in price level leads to an increase in the total value of the economy. And thirdly, there is productivity, or the quantity of goods and services that can be produced by one person. We represent the latter by growth in real GDP. Let's recap. Economic growth comes from 1. Population, 2. Inflation, and 3. Productivity. Let's look at a small-scale example of this. A Costco store. 3 factors can grow the dollar value of a single store. 1. Growth in the population of visitors. 2. An increase in store prices, in other words, inflation. And 3. An increase in productivity, for example, by reducing the number of employees needed to run the store from 250 to 240. Let's get back to the bigger picture. Historically, we have had annual population growth of 1%, inflation of 2-3%, and productivity per capita of 3-4%. In the current economy, 1% plus 2% plus 2% and a 2% dividend yield gives a total return of 7%, which means the stock market doubles every 10 years. If we return to the historical growth rate of 7% with dividends, the stock market would double every 7 years. We have looked at history, however, the future is still unknown. What we do know is that things change slower than expected over periods of 5 or 10 years. Therefore, population and inflation should continue to grow. As for productivity, we must understand the fundamentals of human nature. For thousands of years, it's always been the same. Human beings want to find ways to be more efficient and more productive. It's in our DNA. Whether it be developing basic tools, the wheel, the sewer system, science, or freedom, we are always in the process of increasing our productivity. Moreover, the current system, which has been in place for give or take 250 years, is extremely useful to the human race. Democracy and freedom have allowed us to reach a higher level of human innovation than ever before. Therefore, there is reason to believe that human productivity will continue to increase. Here's the stock market since 1875. It has gone up continuously, and now we know why. So what should we expect for the future? Applying a realistic scenario, we could expect the S&P 500 to reach at least $8,000 in 20 years. Thank you for watching. At McLean Capital, we only invest in companies of the highest quality. We are disciplined, and first and foremost, we are patient.